Hey everyone, Jay here. Oh, if you made it, welcome back. This is episode 8 of the Worm Feed. So let's jump straight into it. What do we have going on here? This is pulverized eggshells. Careful if it's a little dusty like that. You don't want to be inhaling any of that because it's real fine and, with your lungs and everything. Got the cardboard here for their carbon and the all important coffee grounds, spent coffee grounds, which I believe I forgot to give them the last 2 weeks. So we're going to start with that because I'm forgetful these days. So with this, these are pretty much, I think, about 20 pods of the coffee grounds. I drink a lot of coffee. Now I have another bin. If you're just tuning in, I have two 17-gallon bins that I have worms in. So I just do about half it. Doesn't have to be exact. Just get it in there. That looks about right. And now we'll get in there with the eggshells. Now worms don't have teeth, so I believe they have gizzards. You wormers out there can correct me if I'm wrong, but this helps them break down whatever it is they're snacking on a little bit better. I believe it's mostly the microbes that are breaking down the food and everything, not the actual, mostly food itself, I believe. So now, seeing I lost my notes, I'm not sure what month I am with these guys. I'll have to go back. I've been using YouTube for my notes because it's getting close to harvest time-ish. I'd say maybe another month. I'm gonna go a little on the cardboard, nothing crazy. I'm gonna stir this all up, see what's going on in there, and then if I want to add more cardboard, I can. Because generally, I don't water. Because the way I've been feeding lately is I've been giving them their flurries or slurries, and yeah, just feeling this, it's completely moist. This is perfect. I don't need to add any water. And speaking of water, I believe they like it slightly acidic. So from my tap, it comes out religiously 7.4, 7.2 to 7.4. It'll come out. So if I do, I have a pH pen, for other things. I'll pH their water. 7 is base. It goes from 0 to 14. So anything below 7 is more acidic. Anything over 7 is more alkaline. So I think they kind of just like it. Maybe a little more acidic. So, around 6 or so. Just try not to give them any chlorinated water, None of that's good for them. Or us, for that matter. So I'm just going to go all the way around. The big time hardcore wormers call it fluffing. So I guess I can call it fluffing now too. Yeah, so this slurry I've been doing lately, I've really liked this a lot better than what I used to do, because pretty much every week they're getting the same food, besides some extra treats like blueberries or mango or something like that. So this week they got, and I'll leave all this in the description too, they got about 8 to 10 banana peels, some mango peels, and what else did they get? And I think that's about it. And then just besides the regular stuff that I threw in there. Yep, so this is good. I just go around, aerate it for them. Now, I see a lot of small worms in here, so that's good. So now what do? Just kind of even it back out. Trying to think which side I did last. We'll go over here this time. I'll just kind of dig. Yeah, a little trench down here. Hey buddy, you're gonna get all this goop right on your head. So I'll put some cardboard down first, because you want it real moist in here. You don't want there to be any standing water at the bottom. You don't want it swampy. You don't want food left over in there either. So just be mindful when you first get your bin. So I'm just gonna half seize this all the way down here. Save the other half for my other bin. But they're gonna absolutely destroy this. They're probably already coming up right now. Yeah, that's close enough for me. And then all I do Just cover it back up. And if you're on the fence about getting worms, now is the perfect time to do it. One, they're going to be on sale. They're going to have deals because people are going to be wanting to, get their worms out there, spring before summer and all that. So they're going to have deals to try to get through some of their worms. And two, I mean, depending on what your diet is, I have a banana in every one of my shakes. So that's 7 banana peels a week. So they're getting that from me, and then whatever greens we have left, Plus, you get your worm casting. So if you garden, this is just a win-win. You're not wasting food either by throwing it out. We as Americans throw a whole ton of food out, and I'm just trying to do my part and not waste any food. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this week, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go and do my other bin right now while I'm down here. But all right, if you stopped by, thank you so much. And if you have any questions, let me know. Or if you'd like to see something, let me know. I'm just kind of going through and documenting how I feed these fellas from week to week. And you can do it too. Like I said, this is just a 17-gallon bin. You just need a bin. Preferably, a dark color so light doesn't, penetrate in. You want it to stay nice and dark for them. You just want to be a good host. You can get them some cocoa core. You can just cardboard it. That's in fact what I'm going to do here with my next run. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trailing off. So if you stopped by, thank you so much. Have a good day. Goodbye.